to the website. Now, chat. I don't want to incite no violence, no hatred. Let's go to the Instagram. They go to the link. Alright, let's see what everybody's talking about. Oh, must be this right here. Damn, I can't even click on it. I ain't logged in. I might gotta log in. But I'm gonna log in, chat, so we can go look on Instagram. I don't want to go to the website. I did go on the chat. Y'all messy. You coming in here talking about we took your design, blah blah blah. I might want to see. I want to see some action. Hold on. Let's do our research, chat. Damn, am I logged in on any account? Holy shit! I gotta stop changing my password so much, bro. No, I don't. Keep changing your passwords, chat. Trust me. Yeah, nah, we just gonna have to go to the website. Alright, y'all. Let's see. This super fed just being on a site like this. They have a very nice website though. I really can't really bring myself, even if chat. I'll say this. Let me find what y'all are talking about though. Okay. Chat. Even if they did steal our design, which they did not, I couldn't bring myself to come on their website, shit talk the brand, say this, that, and the third. Because it's like, I don't know, chat. I've been making clothes for a long time. Y'all know I've had my designs actually stolen several times. So at this point, it's like, if you're making something quality, it's gonna get stolen. But I will say that they did not steal anything from us, chat. I remember, hold on, let me show y'all. I remember when this came out. This came out a while ago. I don't remember when. But this came out a while ago. So I know that they didn't steal from us. And matter of fact, this don't really look like the Kashkini. Because the original Kashkini looks very different from the Kashkini that's out right now and the Kashkini that's coming out in a couple weeks. They look very different. So that version and the original Kashkini are so far apart that I know that they didn't steal nothing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they, saw the design getting popular again and wanted to redo their own thing. But this is not a big deal, chat. I appreciate all y'all, showing love and reaching out and saying that, hey, they, might have took some inspiration, but I think that this is something they already had planned. It's something they already, been doing. So it's not a big deal, chat. And y'all know our Kashkini is waterproof. Their swim set, I'm not sure if it is. It may be. I'm not sure. I have to do my research. But just know, chat, it ain't no beef. It ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? When somebody actually does steal some shit from my cash, though, there will be dire consequences. But by the way, even Tracy, no, they didn't do that. They good. Anyways, y'all, back to iCash stuff. We have a lot of things cooking right now. I hate that it's hot as shit in here. It's so fucking hot in here. I'm sweating and shit. God. Anyways, yeah, we got a lot of shit cooking, chat. You know what I'm saying? I hope that y'all ready things, for some new shit. I haven't dropped nothing in a while, chat, because I'm trying to move, which has been a super strange process for me. I know I'm only 19. I know all y'all think I'm 27. I'm 19. I've never moved in my life. So this is a little bit weird for me. Mainly because I'm supposed to be moving, but my financial decisions say I'm out of town. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I've been out of town every month for the past 4 months. And then doing crazy shit on top of that. Life can get really expensive. I think I've been doing a lot. But I think I'm ready to settle down so I can get serious about moving. I've been serious about moving, but so I can get serious about actually finding a place to stay. Yo, how much drink?
Oh, for surely. Okay. That was actually a good heads up right there. When are you about to be on?
I don't know, probably like an hour or some shit.
try to get up?
Yeah, we could do that.
Just hit me, bro. I gotta go get some food for my dad Father's Day, you know.
Oh, true. Yeah, I need to call.
What?
Nah, bro, you're dead.
Why?
Cause it's Father's Day, bro.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
Type
I
shit.
should probably call your pops, huh?
Shit, if you want to.
I mean, you're calling my dad. But alright, bro. Just hit me, bro.
Alright, bro. Yeah, chat. So, I've been in the process of moving, you know, mentally. When you're moving for the first time, because y'all gotta think, I'm not going to college. I didn't go to college. You know, I've been out of school for a year. I didn't go to college. So, moving is just straight up moving for me. Like, I'd have to just straight up just start, you know, living on my own and shit like that. You start to realize when you move out of a place you've been so long, how much shit you would really have to transfer to point B. And I'm not doing all that. So for the past couple, like, I only been back from being out of town nonstop for about 2 weeks, I would say. I've already thrown away about 80% of my, like, belongings. So when I do move, I ain't got to take nothing really but some clothes. That's another big reason why I haven't been dropping recently. I don't want to have to transport inventory from state to state. Nobody wants to do that. So the drop that's coming up, it ain't gonna be no leftover stock after the release happens. It's gonna be a pre-order. I know y'all hate pre-orders. I hate pre-orders too. But the drop that's coming up is gonna be a pre-order. That means that when you get it, that's it. It ain't no you could get one when they pre-made ready to ship, because I don't have the space for the inventory. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hate that things gotta be so particular that way, but I feel like the way my brand is run, like, I have to understand, most brands, I mean, every brand is a company. Every brand is technically a company, a corporation, a system. Every brand is like a, you know, technically a group that comes together and cultivates the brand, even if there's a face of the brand. That is not iCash. iCash is glory to 11. Period. There's people who do other things on the back end, you know what I'm saying, but I would say there's maybe 1 or 2 people who do about this much for iCash, and then Glory to 11 does this. Everything else. So, if I gotta get up, you know what I'm saying, and move, then I can't really drop nothing, which is not good financially, but, you know, that's why you set things up ahead of time and shit like that. It's hot as shit in this fucking basement, and that's throwing me off, chat. I'm about to get off, chat. I can't deal with the heat, chat. Like, I don't know why it's this fucking hot. It hasn't been this hot all week. I don't like the heat, chat. The AC will be bumping in my shit. Trust me. This is ridiculous. Anyway, y'all. So yeah. That's what I've been up to, guys. You know what I'm saying? Trying to relocate iCash. Because I'll put it like this, y'all. For the time that I've been running iCash, everything has been, you know, done. I'll say about 98%. No, I'll say about 90% myself. You know what I'm saying? And we've really overly maxed out our potential here in Maryland. Yes, iCash is based in Maryland. So a lot of y'all who be wondering why iCash is not more popular or more well known or more recognizable, despite how consistently successful the brand has been, is because we are in fucking Maryland. Y'all think that I'm joking about that too. I keep saying that. People keep thinking I'm joking. People keep thinking I'm over exaggerating. People keep thinking I'm saying a joke. I'm being so dead fucking serious. If you have a talent or are successful in any field in the DMV, it basically doesn't fucking matter. You might even make some money. You might make a good amount of money, but it doesn't matter because you live in the DMV. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna relocate. You know what I'm saying? Like, our life depends on it, because it low-key does. I'll be honest with y'all. Like, y'all know I can't really lie to y'all. Like, I gotta be 100%. iCash will never be anything as long as it's based in fucking Maryland. That's impossible. You have, like, people don't really understand the importance of geography for a brand to grow. In Maryland, everybody is black in PG County. Everybody in PG County is black, y'all. And I know that I might be thinking I'm exaggerating that as well. I'm not. I genuinely have not seen a white person in 2 weeks. And I don't really go out the house too often, but that's crazy. Like, that's how black the DMV is. So when y'all go on iCash's IG page and y'all only seeing black models, that's why. We look for, you know what I'm saying, obviously a diverse range of models, but that can be difficult because this is a very, like, government-driven area, which means that the people here who have jobs and want to model on the side probably work for the government, which means they can't really be doing a lot of things on the internet. On top of that, the adults here who might have teenage kids around my age who want to model, things like that, they might not want their kids doing that because they have the mindset of my kid's going to work for the government. They can't be doing that. So it's really tough. These are situations that have really happened in real life that I'm telling y'all that I've been dealing with since I started the brand. But I should have moved last year when I had the chance. That was on me for, some other reasons. But yeah, Chad, that's what we're working on right now. I want to do 2 more releases before we go. And by 2 more releases, I mean 2 new, like, items. Like, not 2 new items, period, but, 2 releases of new products. I want to put those out, maybe do some restocks, and then head on up out of here, Chad, because this shit is awful, bro. Like, when I tell you, it's no reason why a brand the size of iCash should be struggling to find models. Like, that's fucking crazy. We post, sign up sheets or forms or people DM, give people opportunities. We give people opportunities basically to reach out to become a model. And our emails, DMs, all that shit flood. But nobody's from fucking Maryland. Nobody. Nobody's from fucking Maryland. Understandably so. Because why would you want to live here? People move here sometimes, and I'd be like, why the fuck would you do that? I don't understand that. But yeah, y'all. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we can get that shit sorted out ASAP, and we can get back to doing our thing, because there's so many things, like so many ideas I've had, so many things that I could have executed a whole lot better if it were simply for being in another location. But what can you do besides work with what you got? You know what I mean? Also, y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but today is Father's Day. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not buying that all y'all have a dad. I'm not buying it. A lot of y'all are posting y'all dads. And I know back in middle school, high school, when y'all was still tender about y'all dad and shit, y'all was not posting your pops. So I'm glad that y'all made up and everything, but y'all making me a little bit jealous and upset. And I'm not gonna get into it besides that, but stop. All y'all don't got no dad. Y'all need to come back on this side. For real. But anywho, let's get into some other shit. We got a stream with Gabby and Maya tomorrow. I haven't really gave y'all much update about the Cash Girl thing, because there were some other things behind the scenes that had to get dealt with. That was a little off, but the Cash Girl tryouts, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with y'all. If you tuned in to the Cash Girl tryouts last week, that was an experiment. All the girls who participated were like around my age, so 19, 20. I didn't really plan it out that well. I executed it very well, but I didn't plan it out that well at all. Because I just wanted to try it out, you know what I'm saying, before we actually try it with, an older age group, experienced content creators and influencers. Because that's something I definitely did notice. Going out or doing, content with a lot of girls, and that sounds crazy. Doing content with a lot of girls for the brand is not as successful when it's not like content creators. Like, you can't just do content with anybody, y'all. That's why you see a lot of girls, do well in content, and people be like, oh, well, she is like a 7 or she's like an 8. That doesn't really matter. You have to just be good at making content. So the better a person is at making content, the better it is to work with them and things like that. All in all, I ended up choosing Gabby and Maya, who ironically were the first 2 to try out. So W Gabby, W Maya, they're gonna pull up tomorrow. We're gonna do mukbang. We're gonna do a few other things, So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. thanks for showing love to the whole thing. I hope I can do something similar to that, out of town with with an older age group. Cause like honestly, y'all, another thing too is that it was a lot of them. Like 10 girls to travel to point A to point B is a lot. Like it's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? To really give any like attention to it's a lot, Chet. It's a lot. We'll get into it another time. Probably when Gabby and Maya get here. But thanks for pulling up, y'all. Definitely be ready for that next drop. I'm gonna actually show y'all some of it up close, because obviously the camera's better on here. Alright, y'all. So, let me move this big ass chair out of it. So this is the first high-waisted Cashkini. The other Cashkinis, let me get the other one for comparison. Alright, let's see. This is the first high-waisted Cashkini, y'all. The other Cashkinis are cut at the bottom so that your butt hangs out a little bit, basically. But a lot of y'all wanted high-waisted Cashkinis because a lot of the plus size girlies was like, the cut of them is actually ideal for bigger girls, but y'all wanted the bottoms a little bit longer and the waist to come up to the belly button. So I'm thinking about doing the high-waisted version right after the release that's coming up, or first. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Do y'all want the high-waisted Cashkini first, or do y'all want the regular cut ones with the rhinestones? Because we haven't released any versions with rhinestones, but I don't know if we're going to do high-waisted or regular first. High-waisted is very sensitive though, because I don't want to mess up an item that's specifically made for plus size people. Like, it might need readjustments, Mackenzie tried it on and she said that it just needs a little more stretch, which has already been taken care of, but we'll see. Now, aside from that, the only other options, and I'm going to give y'all another pick in a second. We got the Ronald McDonald, the yellow and red. The yellow and red actually eats super well. I was a little bit shy about making this. This is a bold color for me because I don't even like yellow. But this does super well, and I haven't even seen it in the sun yet. I think it's going to go a lot better in the sun just because of the red. But people said that they liked it though. People always like things that I never think anyone's going to like. Then obviously the black and white. I'm not even going to show y'all this too long because it's so simple. Y'all are all going to say I want it. Y'all all going to wear it. Black always does really good. This is the pink one. Y'all know we released a coral Cashkini. That was more like the coral Cashkini is not really pink. This is pink. It's even got pink rhinestones on top of it. So I think that this will do pretty well. I think everyone's going to want this one too. But my personal favorite, I'll just be honest, this one is definitely coming out. The camo, this is a banger. And I was holding on to this camo for like probably a couple months, I'm not going to lie. That could have came out last year, but it's probably crazy to y'all. Most designs that I put out usually are about 6 to 8 months old. Because I don't design that often, guys. So if I put something out, it's probably a while old, And I just decided that now was a good time. But listen, guys, I'm going to be on tomorrow with Gabby and Maya. So make sure y'all pull up. You know what I'm saying? Show love. I missed y'all. I'm glad I got on here because I was struggling to get back on stream. But thanks for tuning in. Peace.